Hello, my name is Ruth Allan and I'm a certified high performance coach, and I'm excited to be with you today to tell you about high performance coaching and why I feel it's the right coaching program for you. Have you ever been in a place where you feel comfortable in life and you're rumbling along, but you just know that you've got more to give? Or perhaps you're in a space where you feel that you're losing hope, that you're desperate, that something needs to change, but you just don't know how. This was me this time last year. I had suffered a personal loss and went straight into an incredibly difficult time at work. It was a time that I wasn't expecting. I was emotionally vulnerable. I became very desperate, and unfortunately I started suffering suicidal thoughts. But I knew that something had to change. I knew there was more inside me. I knew I had more to give, and I wanted to increase my level of energy, my health and my well-being, and really get into an environment that helped me grow, create the right space to really excel and to lift myself up to another level of performance and potential. I had signed up to a business coach who was exceptional at the business side of life that I was looking to address, but I needed to find something that looked at the holistic me and would help me change myself as a person, because as we know, if something is suffering in your work life, it is likely it will also affect your relationships, your family, your friendships, and your health and well-being. And what I did is I looked into the internet and I found high performance coaching. Now, high performance coaching is a program that really looks at you holistically, and it's underpinned, importantly, by science. It's a proven process that has been tested over 10 years, and this particular program builds you up step by step over the course of 12 weeks to lift your performance and potential to another level. For me, I found it truly transformational, and what was great about it is that it really focuses on the 6 areas that we know are the habits of high performers, and this is your level of clarity, your energy, your productivity, your level of courage, your influence, and also underpinned by necessity, the necessity to get things done. But rather than me tell you why high performance has been transformational for me, I'd like to introduce you to a special person who can give you their perspective of what has changed in me. So here is my mum, Paula. So Mum, tell everybody what high performance coaching has really done for me since I did it last year.
It totally transformed Ruth. She was down, really down. She was pale. She was overweight. She'd lost interest in activity. She'd lost interest in her family. Everything about Ruth was wrong. And this has completely transformed her. She's now somebody who laughs. She's lost weight. She's a different... I've actually got Ruth back. And she's... got a much better relationship with all her family and with everybody around her. And she's just a wonderful person now.
So I've not just been on this amazing journey, but you recently, since I've trained to become a certified high performance coach, you started the journey, one of my first clients. So tell us a little bit about where you were when you started the journey.
Well, I'm an old lady, and you know, you get to an age you think, you can't transform, you can't change, you don't need to change. But I was actually quite down, and I was not communicating well with people. I was not communicating well with my family, and I was overweight, and I was lacking energy. I was unfit, and this has quite changed me, actually.
So what are the 3 changes or the 3 big things that have happened since you've been on the coaching journey so far?
I've started losing weight. I've started being aware of watching my diet once again. My energy levels have lifted. I've started doing exercises, which is quite something. I now do a weekly exercise class. I go dancing, and I do daily exercises. And I've also got a much better relationship with everybody now. And even my husband has started joining me in all these activities, which is quite transformational. And I think that was because I was an example. And being an example makes a huge difference to those people around you.
And what would you say to anybody that is interested in signing up for coaching or is just wondering whether this is the sort of thing they need? What would you say to them?
I would say don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of high performance coaching. It's a wonderful system, and it doesn't probe. It doesn't ask you personal questions. It doesn't ask you to dwell on the past. It doesn't ask you to go through agonies that you've had. It takes you forward, and it helps you with various techniques to cope with all your problems in life. And it's just a wonderful program.
Great. That is, so you've heard it from both myself and from my mum about how high performance coaching has truly transformed us. So don't delay, click on the button below and sign up for a free strategy session with myself to see how it can transform you, and let's get you started on a transformational journey of your life.